Brad, you've been awarded a testimonial for 2026. Just first and foremost, tell us how that makes you feel.
Yeah, really proud to be awarded a testimonial. Proud to have done 10 years at the club. Obviously, it's my hometown club and I always wanted to play for Hull as a kid, and it's sort of a dream come true, really.
When you made your debut back in 2015, did you ever expect that you'd get to this point?
No, to be fair, I never expected it to come this far. I'm just glad it has, really. I kept working every day to try and get in the team, and eventually getting the team enough, you're here 10 years later.
You mentioned there about the pride that it fills you with being able to do it with your hometown club. Just how important is that? A lot of people outside of Hull don't really understand what it means to people to play for their hometown club in this city. What does it mean to have served this club for 10 years?
It means a lot. It means a lot to me and my family. Obviously, my first experiences of rugby league were with Hull FC. I remember 2005 going to the Challenge Cup win all the way in Cardiff and things like that, age 9 when I went there, and it was just a great sense of pride at the time, just watching them, supporting them, and then it flipped the switch to me playing for Hull, and just really proud, to be honest.
It's one of those things with Hull-born players that play for Hull FC is that they're deep-rooted supporters, and I suppose that when the time comes to hang up your boots, I'm sure we'll see you on the stands cheering the side on in the future.
Hopefully, if I get a free ticket, you definitely will. But no, I've always been an Hull supporter, and I'll continue to support the club after I leave or I retire or whatever happens at the end of my tenure at the club.
Strangely enough, on Thursday against Wakefield will be your 200th career appearance, and of course not all of those 200 appearances have been with Hull. There's been a couple of loan spells and dual registrations there as well, and I think you made an appearance for England Knights. How do you reflect on those 200 career games? Yeah,
like it was an experience to go and play on loan at other teams coming through. That's what you had to do. I remember my first season at Hull, my debut year, I think I played seven or eight first team games. The following year, I think I maybe got one in and loads away on loan, and then the year after that I was in the 20s, and then from there on in I was sort of in the 20s for the amount of games I played for the club. But no, each game's an experience, and each game's been worth playing, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Absolutely. What are some of the career highlights for you so far to date?
Obviously, as a young kid, when I was first coming through, I got to play in the cup run. It's the 17 cup run. I didn't play in the 16 one. I got a winner's medal from that, and those was a great experience, just seeing all the fellas in front of me prepped and how ready they were coming into that game. And no, I've had some great times, derby days, magic weekends, things like that. Just really enjoyed every game and enjoyed playing with the lads. Has been one of the best parts of it.
When you speak to people who come towards the end of their careers, I'm not saying that you're quite there yet, but when you get to a point where you've played for a long time, you probably respect the teammates that you have in the dressing room more than you do, say, when you first come through as a kid. How much have you enjoyed playing alongside some of the people that you have done over the last decade?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I've had obviously some great mates coming through, like the likes of Laney and Brownie, those sort of players, like around my age, a bit younger, but I had a good crack with them playing. And then I've played with some great players, the likes of Gaz, Sika Manu, blokes like that who were just on the day you thought, we've got it today, these men are playing, which is a great feeling to have. And I respect all of those players, each one individually, for what they are.
That's important to hold on to, that sort of dressing room camaraderie. It's probably one of the things that players who no longer play the game miss the most. Is that something that you still cherish to this day, is that dressing room camaraderie? Yeah,
I think the crack's like one of the best parts about playing, and you're still in that team environment. It's almost like being a kid still, but you're not. You're a fully grown adult man with wife, 2 kids, that sort of thing, and you're there playing rugby with your mates every weekend. It is hard work and it is tough, but you do recognise it for what it is, and it is fun, and it is what you wanted to do as a kid.
Enough reflecting on the past, let's look ahead now to your testimonial year. What have you got planned? What are you expecting from it?
Testimonial, we are going to launch in November with our opening dinner. We're going to have a December event, a Christmas themed one, and then we're going to follow it up with a testimonial game in January, I believe. We've got darts events, ladies events, race nights, everything in between up until the closing dinner the following October. So yeah, quite a lot on and planned already.
Yeah, you must be looking forward to doing something a bit different, I suppose.
Different, not really. I'm looking forward to the testimonial. It'll be nice to do events and interact with people a bit more on a personal level, as opposed to just we're on the pitch and then you see us walk around at the end of the game. I think it'll be nice to be a bit more personal in terms of events, and I think that'll be a really good experience.
Awesome. Cheers, Fashy.